And Dark Passage. Whew. Say the #1 hardest enemy level. Am I looking forward to this? No. It's fun though. Oh, I can make him flap his wings. And you can tell that it's a difficult level because he's playing straight at the camera. But I don't think you can say that this is like, yep. It's like a, oh, they made the dogs less cute. But they actually made the turtles cuter, so I mean, give or take. Yeah, what the hell? What was wrong with the whole Cyclops thing they had going on? I mean, what? Also, if you attack the... Hey, at least they transform. I mean, they could very easily have not. Yep. Okay. Or did he just transform? No, he's under the lamp. Ugh. I'm disgusted. Alright, that is another part of the level. Just like, I don't know, man, they thought that they understood the game when they didn't.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Now you see, there they had to make Spyro the mischievous asshole that he is, because, like, you know, the character they'd been developing just wouldn't have said that. So they, you know, just like if the whole game had Spyro talking more like that, then it would have been much better. Not perfect. I mean, there was other things that they needed to change. Ow! He coughed fire on me. Those turtles look like ones like directly out of Ice Age. I wonder if there's a connection. Alright, and the devils. And you little devil. I know, I'm terrible.
Thank you for releasing me.
Honestly, I gotta say that the thank you for releasing me dragons are my favorite ones. So, if you haven't figured it out, by the way, the light level determines whether or not the enemies are big or small. It also, whether or not these armored dudes are large or small, determines whether or not they're killable. So, I mean, like, also, if the large dogs get you, they'll literally chew you up and spit you out. It's kind of funny. But the most difficult thing is the placement of the enemies. Ow. For some reason it's not working. And oh, shot me with an arrow. Oh, that happened again. That's must be a thing with the world. Oh well, I get to collect more orbs. Alles Gute. Huh? Did I forget you? No? Okay. Yeah, little devil, you. Yeah, they even made the fools look kind of sinister, because they can't justify attacking someone if they're not sinister looking. Whatever happened to the... Oops. Oh dear. Oh. I mean, this is another part of the level, but thankfully there's a way directly back to where it just was. Yeah, like he's got like a little evil laugh going on. What's with that? Just like, yeah, I'm disgusted. Alright, well at least I'm at full health now. Life is Gucci. I can't believe I just said that. These fucking devils. Alright. It's the enemy placement, you know, I mean, obviously pretty much all the enemies in the game are easy to kill once you get to them. I mean, you know, they don't have like health or anything like that. with the exception of like the dogs. Well, I'm talking about the dogs in Toasty.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Lork.
That's me, all right.
No particular complaints about that one. I'm just checking if I missed something over here. Pretty much, I'd say half the level is not accessible unless you go over here. So, and that took me a long ass time as a kid to figure out. Yeah. I don't know. Just like with all the, I mean, in the original game, Dreamweavers was, I guess the best way to describe the aesthetic is weird. I think they, I don't know. I guess they toned down the weirdness aspect. Like, you see that there's devils. You know, that's like one of the reoccurring enemy types, or just forms of enemies. So. I mean, yeah, that's, you know, there's devils in this, but in the original game, they were a little bit more interesting because, you know, they looked genuinely happy. You know, they were, obviously they were devils, but they didn't have like a devious friend. They had, so this guy's not going to turn on his light. They had, you know, just like a genuinely happy looking grin, you know? So like, you know, just it just made it a little more ambiguous, I'd say. You know, and the dogs. I mean, like, they were little Cyclops dogs. You know, they're not just like little, I guess, pugs. Is that what they are in this? They were like Cyclops dogs. You know, it's like that was the whole thing with Dreamweavers. Is that like it was a lot of weird stuff. You know, yeah, they just, I don't know, for some reason they toned it down. I have a feeling that I missed something already.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
You know, with the exception of the way he said, "Don't worry," they're kind of getting him right in this one. I'm a little bit surprised. Because I guess it's just that Spyro's lines are a bit more aggressive in this level. I am dreading, by the way, dreading what they did with the sequels. Because he talks a lot more in the sequels. No, I'm not going to play through those. I haven't even played Year of the Dragon at all. I know, somebody calls himself a Spyro fan, hasn't played through Year of the Dragon? What is wrong with him? And then I haven't 100%ed Ripto's Rage yet. So I want to do those on the PS1 first now. My experience with this basically said I need to play the originals first. Yeah. Alright, there's gems over there, but I have a feeling that I missed something. And that I can get it by... No, this is... I think. Forget it. I'll find it later. I might just be delusional. I mean, I have been suffering delusions recently. For example, I thought that I was 100% sure that we were going to have a test today. If you don't know, I'm in university right now. And I was 100% sure, man, that the professor told us that we were going to have a test today. Like, and I went to class, and I basically, I was like, I went to people, I was like, yeah, you guys ready for the test? And they're like, what test? And I'm like, is there not a test in chemistry today? And they're like, no. And so, like, you know, basically looked like on the website and stuff, pretty much everywhere for it, and just nothing. You know, there was nothing. And yeah, I know exactly what I missed and where I missed it. So, it's here. These things are easy to miss, I will tell you that. So, and then of course when we got to chemistry this time, you know, it was normal. And so, like, the only conclusion is that I'm fucking losing it. And it's also not even the only thing that happened today, because also I was doing math, and, you know, we were working on this problem, and, you know, my, like, homework partners got just a totally different answer, and I'm like, why? Like, the second derivative is this, you know? Like, I went through my work and everything, like, I double-checked everything. Ow! Just out of nowhere, punches the crap out of me. Did you see that? But, I double-checked, and finally, it turns out that I just used a completely different equation than what it said to use in the problem. Just a completely different thing. Like, the problem gave us an equation to use, and I just didn't use it. It's just like... So I don't know. Maybe it's this game that's doing this to me. Alright, cut here, and